Hello, Love Posse, and welcome to today's conversation. What does nature teach us about freedom? I started thinking about this topic because I read in a book once, I can't remember the title of the book or the author, but I remember what he wrote. And the author wrote that humans are the only species who construct cages. And I thought, wow, how true is that? Humans are the only species that construct cages, that choose to live in cages. So how does nature teach us about freedom? Nature was created free. It's nature's nature to be free, as it is ours. It's our nature to be free. You know, I'm originally from Austin, Texas. That's my birth home, my love, Austin, Texas. And what I love about Austin, that you can drive down neighborhoods and you will see the grass, tall wildflowers in the grass, cacti, the bushes. Everything is overgrown, right? Austinites appreciate nature. They allow nature to be that which it is, to grow freely, because nature teaches us that we are innately free. Humans choose these barriers and cages and boxes. Humans, many humans, have the idea that freedom is something to be bartered and negotiated and bought. Freedom is something to be limited, right? That's why we have rules and laws, to keep people boxed in, to keep them in control, right? That's why we have labels, because we want to keep people in boxes. And a box is another form of a cage, right? That's why we set up these ideas about morality, right? That stifles people's freedom to love, to be who they are, to live as they choose to live, without causing harm to others. It's because we have forgotten that we were born free. We were created free, right? As nature is. Have you ever seen those videos where they have the pigs in these small little cages before they get slaughtered? They're storing them in these cages, and these beautiful pigs are, with their teeth, gnawing at the bars. It's because they understand, they know that they're meant to be free, that we were created to be free. But humans construct these cages not only for self, but to keep others out or in, and also to keep animals out or in, to keep nature in control. Our distorted psyches, right? that do not understand, that are afraid of, psyches that are afraid of our own freedom. And because we are afraid of our own freedom, we don't understand that we are free, that we're meant to be free, just be free. We construct everything around us in cages. We've forgotten our freedom. We've forgotten our connection to nature. But nature, in its brilliance, teaches us, reminds us that we are free. All we need to do is look to nature. All we need to do is to open our eyes and open our heart to nature, to see what nature has to teach us, what nature can teach us, what nature is wanting to teach us. That we are free, that we don't have to be in cages. We don't have to construct cages and boxes, right? In these false borders that keep others out and us in, right? We have these borders we construct internally so we don't feel, right? We don't get in touch with our emotions, right? We don't pay attention to our intuition. We don't accept our many ways of knowing. We just rely on the intellect, the ego that creates and constructs the boxes and the cages and the limitations and the borders. Nature has a different intelligence. Nature's intelligence is connected to the intelligence of the cosmos, the entire universe, consciousness, right? And nature is aware of that. We are parts of the cosmos, of consciousness. But many of us have severed that connection, have separated ourselves from that connection, has chosen not to remember the connection to the divine, to nature, to each other, even to self. Many of us have chosen to ignore, to forget, to deny our own freedom. And out of fear, we construct. We construct these borders, the walls, the labels, right? We label things. I'm this, you're that. Such silliness, such silliness. We're free. And nature shows us, teaches us that we're free. Have you ever been out in nature and seen the deer run? They're full of joy, right? Or when chickens are out of their coops and cages, how they run free. They understand that we are free. We're meant to live free. Right? If you're holding on to a balloon and you let it go, the wind takes it, right? Soars up into the sky because the wind knows that it's nature. And the nature of everything is to be free. But humans can't stand it. They can't stand it when someone knows that they're free. When someone knows, see, it's freedom in knowing who you are. It's freedom in being your authentic self, right? Nature is its authentic self. The sun doesn't try to be the moon, emulate the moon. Only humans do that silliness. Emulate others, compare themselves to others. Nature doesn't compare. Nature knows that it's free to be who it chooses to be, who it is, right? Nature is free to become a seed, acorn seed. When left alone, when allowed to be free, matures into an oak tree. We don't trust freedom. We don't trust what the divine has given us, how the divine has fashioned us as free beings. We don't trust it, and therefore we construct barriers and walls. We put ourselves in cages and animals in cages. We bulldoze down trees. We pollute the oceans and the air. All free. Why? We don't understand freedom. We are afraid of freedom. What will happen if something is allowed to be free? And that's a problem, you see. That's a psychological, mental problem. We have some more development that we need to do as human beings. What does nature teach us about freedom? That we are innately free. That it's our nature to be free. That our authentic self is free. That if we allow ourselves and others and nature to be free and not interfere with the process, with the coding that came with us, same coding as in nature, in the creatures, right? If we don't interfere, think of the potential, think of the magnitude of that which would come forth through us. Think of how the planet Mother Earth would thrive. If we accept our freedom, if we accept the truth about our beingness, we're meant to be free. I honor nature. I honor Mother Earth. I honor Brother Sun who's beaming down on me. I honor the winged ones and the one-leggeds and the stone people and the insects and the creepy crawlers Honor the butterflies. Honor the cosmos, all on this planet. I honor all of you. We're meant to be free. Nature's meant to be free. Thank you for your time. Who loves you? I sure enough love you. Namaste.